Hello everyone, welcome back, and we are in the dungeon. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. Starting off. Wind howling, smell of blood, silent path loud with sound of clashing swords. For blade lineage? Clashing swords? Oh, sick, red tassel. Let's go. Nice. Okay, well, let's try up. Oh, we could do it to come up with a 7th. Okay. I'll take actually... What are you? Are you slash or blunt? You're blunt. Okay. Let's do Kurkuma clan and then 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, if all goes wrong, we bring in Ryoshu. Wild hunt ya. Oh, cool. Yep. Blade lineage. Alright, let's fight him. Oh yeah, we got her too? Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The hell? Wait, yo! My boy's in here! He's got a blue eye like Sans. Draw the sword. Acupuncture. Yield my flesh. All centers and assist units excluding this unit. Double the effect! That's sick. Oh, cool. Awesome. Alright. Dope, dope, dope. Nice. I mean, the damage is real. Doing big damage. Oh yeah, I mean, Otis is always gonna lose. Otis is my favorite meat shield. 34? Oh god, if we have his support for the boss fight, I don't know what they're gonna throw at me. That'd be bad.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도
Oh, that's rough.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
망설임이 없도록.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do the thing. Flame bone. Jesus Christ.
별로 재미없네.
Yeah, no wonder he needs no freaking help. These two just solo everything. Jesus Christ. Look at her. I didn't even get to go. They just wiped that entire encounter. What the hell?
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간
Yeah, thank you.
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Angela. Angela!
세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Thank you, Angela. I want to try help, you know? Yeah, let's go. Ooh, is that the... Hey, nice. Assist defense. I don't have assist defense on this team. Damn it. Alright. If well, maybe Engdu counts. That'd be cool. No, it's just... Damn it, yeah. Wait, why is it on Rousseau? You have any? I don't think he does he? No, he doesn't, yeah. Eh. Oh well. I mean, I think we're pretty solid. Pop. I mean, they got this on lock. Oh, here comes Kim.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지. 40.
Oh my gosh, she got a kill. Incredible.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Big damage from Yiseng.
아름다운 것.
25. Beautiful. Damn it. I staggered my Yiseng. Yeah, my bamboo headed Kim. Rude. Oh, claim bone. It's over.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Let's go.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
I should have drawn my weapon. Oh well. That's annoying. I hate ones that give you nothing. I thought we'd BS our way through. No, it can't be. My life is the experiences. The memories I had recorded are different. Alas. Again, I am returned to this day. Mentor, I have been here before. Have you? Had a peek into my memories when I had distorted, did you? I must say, it's been embarrassing to have my deepest and darkest secrets revealed like that. Then this must be, indeed, the right state counselor's estate. Someone who I had once protected, thought was worth protecting. Watch out, Ingdu. Take a tall step over, or you may trip. Ugh. Yeah, it's rough. Are they not retainers of the royal court? What were they doing at the councilors? No, were they killed by assassins? Assassins did infiltrate the estate, yes. You're looking at what remains of them. In this corrupt land, the right state councilor's life was already always as precious as a candlelight in a tempest. Such is the fate of all those who have the guts to speak the truth in S-Corp, whose positions of influence are hoarded by corrupt sycophants whose chokehold on power is ironclad. The most prominent amongst them, the left state councilor, with the chief state councilor's blessing, sought to wield his own private army to silence forever the tongues of those who would advocate against the corrupt. Private army? Are they prohibited in our homeland? So they're kind of like how the great houses of H-Corp each have their own armies. That is similar to what is happening, but not exactly. If S-Corp circumstances were to be explained in plainer terms, it would be akin to a situation in which a company, whose employees outwardly appear to be all working for the same side, is in fact fractured within, with certain departments pledging allegiances to a different individual than the chief executive. What assassins there had been in the past at least wore masks to hide their allegiance. I had thought this no different, though with the assassins significantly less invested in maintaining their disguises. Not realizing that I had just placed my stone inside the tiger's maw. I can't. I have failed you, counselor. I, Kim Lim, am a poor excuse of a bodyguard, and I have failed you. Well, I am too meager a person to carry on your will, counselor. What I can do is plant the seeds of terror in the hearts of the unjust, if only to shackle their blackest hearts from committing greater misdeeds. What? Greetings, honorable bodyguard of the right counselor. I see you've been hard at work. Cursed parasite, I have to flay you alive and reveal the wretched soul underneath. Some gall you have to show your face here. Oh, here? You mean the home of the honorable right state counselor who toils day and night in service of the royal court? I know the assassins were sent by the left state counselor. Get out of my way. I shall collect your head once my task here is over. Alas, alas, this unsightly display of anger shames us all. For all those who live by the sword such as uncouth as you, the cruelty of your damning words is an impression upon decent men like myself. Let's see how long you can... Heed me, soldiers. Arrest that mad butcher. What? The accursed... No, I missed that. The accursed shall heed his crimes. 1 minute ago, an anomalous letter threatening to take the life of the Reverend Right State Counselor arrived at the royal court. This audacious, continuous effrontery is an affront not only to the royal court, but to the heavens and men alike. The revered left state counselor, who has long been in disagreement with the right state counselor in matters of the state, found this offense to be so heinous that he has personally commanded his men to protect his political enemy on the day writ on this letter. Huh? Yet a tragedy has struck. All those lives sent to protect the noble counselor are slain, and bravery and justice of their honorable hearts trampled upon the ground by this villain. And now the villain promises death to yet another pillar of the royal court? Thus we are perforced to arrest the criminal and restore the rule of law. You spout senseless drivel. I saw your men make their way into the counselor's bedchamber with their blades drawn. The counselor? Might you be looking for the right state counselor here, alive and well? My lord? Perhaps you should have known where not to stick your nose. Did you really think you could overcome the entire private army in the left state counselor's service? He set so many of his own men to their deaths just to lure me into a trap. Why? Now, don't take this as a compliment, as you're not even the apex blade of the homeland. Nor are you, Ungiom, but you have been rather egregious obstacle to the execution of my plans. Couldn't get through with the first thing in my plan, which you're constantly getting in my way. Let's keep you nicely locked up and out of trouble. This can't be. For what it's worth, young man, I am sorry. I've come to realize the error of my ways. The truth is, though S-Corp is indeed a pond of turbid water, it was those like us who stirred dirt in its bed and turned it cloudy. Fearing the worst, we are right to protect the Reverend Right State Counselor. 1,000 curses upon the villain. In his quest for the Right State Counselor's life, the butcherous man has already watered the grounds with S-Corp laborers, the very lifeblood that runs the veins of the most serene wing. And that charcoal-hearted villain is none other than the Counselor's sword guard, Kim Lib. Han. Eat us, O villain. Han Ho Bay. And let the Aura bonds take you. You've fallen far, my friend. You were once considered a candidate to the honor of Ungiom. And with that brand of Nobi sapping your strength, even your mastery with the blade will only dull. Are you to be my executioner, Gyeongyop? I hadn't received the order to behead you, if that is what you're asking. Nor would it befit someone of my station to sully my hands with an executioner's duty. How will you live on now? I don't know. The counselor has abandoned me. There is no path forward. Sapapeyo, our Grow Industries, is more corrupt than I had thought. Rotten to the core. This is where the game ends. Time to resign my stone. Indeed it is. Why are you freeing me? Once a game has been lost, you start anew and test the other gambits in the next round. Why don't you stop playing this unfair game where the opponents always start with stones placed on all 9 stars point on the boards? And find a place where you can begin anew in equal standing. As soon as they realize it was you who freed me, they'll come after you. It's okay. Unlike someone who made a fool of himself and fled after passing the royal examinations, I have the royal court's backing as its military commissioner. My position in the court isn't so fickle that they would cast me down right away just because I let go of someone like you. You're a branded criminal. In the eyes of the royal court, you're as good as inconsequential. I'll report that even if you were to flee, you would still be nothing more than a plaything in the palm of their hands. I didn't think you were the kind to go against your honorable principles. Some things can't be done without bending a rule or two, and you are needed. S-Corp's future in need of those who are less bound by expectations, like yourself. Besides, it's not the rules I stand by, it's my own principles. I did say I owe you a token of gratitude, didn't I? Consider this a settlement of that. Gratitude and vengeance, after all, share a common quality. They are both debts to be repaid. Yongyop. Come with me. There's no hope left for S-Corp. You said it yourself, didn't you? We'll never win as long as we're playing their rigged game. Listen, they may have a 9-stone advantage over you, but to me, it's as small as 3. I'll manage and keep my finger on the pulse. Besides, change doesn't always have to come from the outside. The old wisdom says that to catch a tiger, you must enter its den. But wouldn't it help to have an ally waiting in the tiger's den to back you up when the time comes? There, all done. Your bonds are severed. Go now. Go and build your strength beyond the walls of S-Corp. Yet beware of relying overmuch on foreign powers. I don't have it in me to take up such a grand purpose. I'm done with S-Corp. You know how I am. I just go with the flow. Yes, do as you will. Go with the flow. Be whatever you want to be. But I'm just hoping that the currents of the river will someday bring you back to S-Corp. That's all. Though I had left the rig game, my records afterward weren't stellar. The laying of the stones on my board was always full of holes and mistakes. I joined the Blade lineage, became their mentor, dragged them into the library, until eventually I cut down those who had placed their faith in me. Self-defeating move after self-defeating move. Yeah. When Gyeongyop had let me go, I thought I escaped the tiger's maw. But as I let the game progress with the flow, I soon came to realization that my life was an endless sequence of connect and dies. I was in a losing play from the start. Damn, yeah, that's rough. They're from his memories. Films and photographs can sometimes remain undoctored, but the impressions a person gets from viewing a photograph is malleable. And they must be after... Yeah, Kim believes that if the Blade lineage were to come back to life, they would want to kill him. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, look, I'm just gonna pile on here. Beautiful. There we go, one down. Goodbye.
이 정도로 나와 고민한데? 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
살을 베어내고
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 아름다운 것.
And big hit.
하는 것.
Nice. No crit though.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
And pop.
배워냈어요.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
흉터의 결과요.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
So nice to see the crew all together.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
묘수로
Oh. Okay, full heal. Okay, it's pretty good. Cool.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
Nice. Not working with a lot of good ego gifts, not gonna lie. Missing out on one really hurts.
사자들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 무레배들. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일
So I
거야.
think we should be fine.
그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록. 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
40. 먹지.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
다음번에는 뵐 수 있겠죠?
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는
Okay,
아니겠지.
let's fix this up a bit. Okay. Who the heck? Oh, it's her. She's gonna obliterate him. Well, this is pretty nice and easy. There we go.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것. 희연. 새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야. 갑니다.
Yippee.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Get demolished.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지.
Prey backed against the cliff's edge, I am left bereft of paths. My hand hesitates with no room to place the stone. Misjudgments burgeon when contemplations harrow the mind indeed. Now all that remains is to neutralize that one enemy combatant in the yard. Tell me, who's waiting for us in there? You should know, this place and its enemies are projections of your memories. Not the hardest guess to make, is it? I expect to find Im Gyeong-up in there. Gyeong-up was a woman of loyalty and principles, even as a military commissioner. She never stopped wanting to change the way the royal court was. But even as she must have broken, in the end, I scoured the newspapers and TV for anything I could have found in the current state of S-Corp, but it was plain as day that nothing had changed there since my departure. Mentor, is that not but a base of speculation? Your concerns grow uncontrollably? Never have you spoken to us of such a monstrous one in the past. Thus, what lies before you is but a figment of the distortion reflecting upon your memories. Did this Gyeong-up appear as that monster does, Mentor? No. Gyeong-up wasn't like that. Gyeong-up. I still believe that Salvapeo Agro Industries deserves to die. The destruction's not the point. The point is that I want it to be a place where I can cut away the avarice corrupted. And have it be a wing that cares for its common folk. If I don't know better, I would have thought you were seeking to supplant the current S-Corp. You know that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just a wanderer, floating down the river's flow to where the current's taken. And the river bent and I hit a wall, someone picked me up and made a blade out of me. Once abandoned, I returned to the flow and found myself a mentor to those who afforded me the undeserved faith. And the river continues to wind, carrying me back to S-Corp, whence I had fled. Shall I let the blades sing my inner thoughts? You think I'm satisfied with the way S-Corp is? But your method, as it goes now, goes against the principles. I expected better from someone of your wiles. If you enjoy those principles so much, then why ask me to leave the game? Because someone has to stay behind and try to change within the limits of their principles. I only hoped that one of those bends of the river, yours, would float you back to knock on the gates of S-Corp once it was primed for change. Has that changed? What do you think? You at least seem to think that I have. Because you believe that I shall stand in your path. Stand in my path. And stem the flow of this river evermore. Very well. The law states that denial of the will of the royal court is a crime deserving of the death by beheading. I, Im Gyong-ep, second ordinance of the Salpipeo Agro Industries, official of the sword, and military commissioner of the royal court shall uphold the command and sever the buds of rebellion before they propagate. Oof. Lots of words there. Lots of big words there. Alright, let's fight her. But this time, oh my god! Alright. Red. Red means... Okay, don't let it hit. Right? Yeah. Sorry, I just had to... Damn it. Alright, here we go. On hit as an unopposed attack or hit against target that uses assist defense. Gain 2... Okay, so hit this. Got it. At least I start... Wow, I start with sanity. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. If I take this one off, is it clashing? Yes, okay. So let's hit this one instead. What about you, Bamboo? You're assist defending against the... Okay, fine. Alright, sure. Why not? Let's do it like this. 6,000 HP? Jeez, girl. You're crazy. She looks great though. But finally we have one of the we have a really hot, awesome, super cool dark skinned woman that doesn't die at the end of the intervallo. Yippee. That keeps happening. Okay. Alright. Well, thankfully. Okay, clash that. Do not clash this. Right? Yeah, don't clash the blue one. Got it. Well, I mean, I don't want this one to hit, but, you know. Okay, we're good. Hit him. I mean, with Kim and Engdu helping us, I mean, it's kind of over, you know. Ow! They hit so hard. Counters, man. Ow. Yep, and our poise is going to keep stacking up too, which is really great. Alright, not too bad. Red, clash it. Alright, let him take it.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Nice. Look how low her sanity is. Ow! That's cheap. Thankfully I have fluid sac, because the amount of healing I'll have to do for all this frickin' bleed. Ugh. Not how much bleed there is, there's so much. Be nice if we had some form of cleanse, but no. We don't get that. I mean, we're getting through our health bar. I mean, it's going. Beautiful.
두려울 거야.
Oh, come on. Of course frickin' Bamboo Hat is staggered before the actual stuff happens. Alright, what do we got? Two of these.
사서들과 손님들이 느끼는 감정이 달라질 텐데. 그건 불공평하잖아.
Fewer than 3, huh? Alright, that's gonna hurt. Always flips heads and hits critically. Does not consume poise count. Yikes. Clash that, don't clash that. Hopeless. Oh, of course it's Otis. God damn it, the freebie skill is hopeless against frickin'. Alright, there we go. Much better. Alright, let's do it. Beautiful. Good job, Kim. Kinda wanna have my guys hit their stagger points before I heal them up, you know? If I can. Yeah. Okay, so does no damage, just inflicts me with a bunch of debuffs. Okay. Get wrecked, girl. Boom. 60. Look at the bleed! Look how ridiculous that bleed is. You kidding me? Yeah, the bleed is so bad. Happy I waited to heal, I guess, but damn. Okay. Doing pretty good. Jesus, come on!
두려울 거야.
Alright. Let's get a heal in here.
사서들은 다시 살아날 수 있다는 사실을 망각하거든.
Don't clash that. Okay.
그걸 알고 있으면 사서들과 손님들이 느끼는 감정이 달라질 텐데. 그건 불공평하잖아.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to hit anything, girl. What do you mean hopeless? Oh, Kim has got it. He's fine. He'll be good. Anyone else freed up? No. Otis, just take it. You can do it. All right, go.
랜담이 사활을 거네.
Yep, here we go. This will be good. Damage. Beautiful. That was so much damage. Let's go. Ow. Okay, Faust, heal us up.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
Look at that. Beautiful. Good job, Sinclair. Otis, I'm so proud of you. You're the best dodger of them all. God damn it. Of course. She always picks the people that stagger, man. Every time.
사슴들은 다시 살아날 수 있다는 사실을 망각하거든.
Yay, that's
그걸 알고
good.
있으면
That's
사슴들과
good.
시민들이 느끼는 감정이 달라질 텐데. 그건 불공평하잖아.
Clash this, don't clash this. Just gonna hit Ishmael, oh well. Okay. Nope. Yeah, let's go. I was scared for a second she failed one, but we're okay. Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? Why was it dominating? Frick.
이 정도 시행착오는 각오했어.
What do you mean? It was dominating.
어차피
Ah, shit.
감정을
Oh, shit. Well, that might be the run.
무작정 맞으려는 건 아니었는데.
My god, that just wiped my entire team. Did I not balance it correctly? I guess I didn't balance it correctly. I should have had her get more Sword of the Homeland, I guess. Damn it. Well, there that goes. Alright, well, let's try this out then. That's very annoying. Okay. It's fine.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
$30? Bro.
이 순간이 다도 되어내리라.
Thankfully, Ryoshu's freaking busted. And is all slashed too, so she's gonna do crazy work as long as she lives. Which I will try. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Nice, we can almost get her to stagger.
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
Okay.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
My guess is you want to keep her between, yeah, you want to keep her between the bounds of like 3 and 5. Because if you get too low, she messes you up, and if she gets too high, she messes you up, but oh well. Let's hopefully we can do enough damage here to, you know, close this out quick.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
God damn it. Bleed. Okay. Oh, there goes my frickin' Merceau.
이 순간이 다도
Ryoshu, come on, Ryoshu. Ryoshu's so busted.
파스터.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, okay.
이곳에서는
Let's get the most amount of damage out as we possibly can.
삶이 곧 너를 다시 부를 테니 잠시 눈 감아두도록 해.
I have no more healing, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have... Oh, you're kidding. I don't have goddamn Storm Lament on this. Shoot. Okay.
그려는데
I mean, I think we can close this out. We do a lot of damage, guys. She's doing a lot of damage. Look at her. Well, okay. Maybe not as much as she could have, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 먹은 그래 그렇게 후월이 피어나고
Worth.
피어나고
Worth. Your Mirkala's so good. Beautiful.
직접 밝혀주마.
Oh, come on. We just need a little bit more damage. Bit more damage.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
Okay. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, she's gonna live for another round or two.
이 순간이
Ryoshu? Please? Can you blow her up?
낮도 밤도치
Oh my god. The Ren space is so good. She's so low. Oh, we definitely got her. Okay. Let's get her. Oh, shit. This is the one, huh? This is the one. We just need to kill. We need to beat that at the very least, okay? Alright, what do we do here? Do that, I think? Okay. Okay, let's try. Hail Mary.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
Let's go, baby! That's how we get it done! Always have a backup plan. She's not as powerful as I recall, yet weighed down by the brand. I'm not so far ahead or behind. I don't know, I think you're doing pretty well. Barely, they appear evenly matched, yet he's wielding that sword like he's trying to get himself killed. That blade work is far beneath him. Seeking the end here, is he? Can you afford to look away in a duel? What are you doing? You'd rather lock your sword with mine than parry it away? Can't have a proper sword fight without a blade lock, though. The duel between the mentor of a syndicate and a military commissioner of S-Corp is neck to neck, clash after clash. The two warriors eventually lock their blades in a contest of might before it comes to a close in a final, fatal bout. When the dust settles, the mentor lies in the sand, dead. If that is what you want, I will grant it. Good, let's finish this. Mengdu, are you really so ashamed that you would choose death over life, mentor? Are you so scared to live that you would rather die? Yes, I am. I am scared. I am terrified of my own audacity to live my days as though I hadn't failed everything and everyone who had the misfortune of placing their faith in me. My mission, my honor, my fellows, as though my path isn't haunted by ghosts, as though I can stand shamelessly before the watching eyes of the heavens. What have I even done with the life that was given to me? Blind to the realities of my homeland, I served a master who chose politics over loyalty and justice. I cut down my very fellows who chose to trust a fool like me. I walked my entire life as the flow carried me, and when I finally had the mind to look back, all I saw were red blood traces everywhere I had gone. Isn't it about time I admitted that this game cannot be won? That... Mentor, that weakness in your strengths has failed your mission. The weakness in your position has failed your honor, and the weakness in your heart has become that fiendish blade that cut down your fellows. Dang do. I thought you were here to talk me into keep on living, yet your words pain me so. What weakness of yours is it this time, that you would cast away your own creed in life? What other weakness will you use as an excuse today? Stop trying to bear responsibilities asked not of you. The blade lineage was never about responsibility, nor was it about you, Mentor. Or does your overbearing guilt help you overestimate your importance? What was that saying again? Fellow travelers in the same boat will aid one another? Not a single soul demanded that of you. Talk about kicking a man while he's down. And I haven't had enough of that flippant larking of yours. We all have. Do you truly believe that not a single one of us has picked up on the fact that your levity was a means of relieving yourself of the burden you had cast upon your own shoulders? None of us have ever demanded some impossible fee from you. What's that you've always said to describe yourself? That you are but a butchering blade that wields not itself, a tool wielded by willing hands? Why, Mentor? I know not what kind of shame or responsibilities a mere tool has. Do you? Because I fail to see any. If the shame does not subside still, then shroud your face with that bamboo hat of yours and live on. Live on so that you may repay your debts. Out of blades, out of arrows. Even the heart that sought death lies defeated at your feet. There is no stone left for my next gambit. There is nothing more. Indeed, perhaps there was some merit in your words, that I must retreat from the silly game of stones and become a fiend of blades. Mentor, that is not what I said. Interesting. Whence did you hear that poem? Yes, when inverted, a bamboo hat is like an unladen ship. It's the voice. Oh my god, he's gonna distort! But your last move was not a good one. Indeed, I did not wish to become a blade. And what did you do? Forge me into an indiscriminate one that cleaves blindly into friend and foe both. It seems that, in your excitement, you have cornered yourself with that last move. Well, as it seems that I have the opportunity to retrace our past moves, allow me to try something different this time. But not to be so vexed by this round. As you say, we never know what the next game shall bring. I appreciate and will treasure the other bits of your advice. But let us play by my rules for tonight's game. Something's different this time, isn't it? He ain't distorting. I think that's an efflorescence, perhaps. Nothing is for certain, indeed, yet I trust the words that my last remaining follower have also reached your ears. I am but a tool wielded by willing hands. Nothing in my life has ever been certain. I know not whether this move is what cements my defeat, but I desire it to be a victorious stone nonetheless. Thank you. I will take what encouragement I can. A bit embarrassing to change my stance now, but now I fight to live. And I suppose you will be okay with that? Of course. Here we go! To hide from the heaven's gaze, this hat I wore. An empty boat, it bore my friends along. And bamboo veiled, we drift from shore to shore. With wine, I don my hat to watch blooms throng. In mirth, I doff that shroud to moon adore. So with this bamboo hat to veil my brow, though wind and rain may rage, I shall not throw. Hie to me, bamboo-hatted one. Speak your name, for I find your outfit dubious of character. I am he who has mentored the lineage of blades to its premature end. I am he who has sought to bring salvation to the downtrodden to no avail. What to call a man who has failed to disburden himself with the world? How to name a man who has failed to bear the weight of the world? There is none. So call me Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Bamboo-Hatted Kim, the treasonous wench. Or wretch. That's a different thing. So freaking cool though. Ah, I love it. It's so cool. Love seeing Bamboo Hat.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘.
We did it. Thank you, Ryoshu, for pulling out the win for me. Why is everyone running away from all this? A baker, always surrounded by the smell of freshly baked bread. A florist who makes lovely bouquets for graduating youngsters. A photographer who captures beautiful sights to remember. They're our lives, our experiences. You want to be a billionaire with an extravagant mansion and a nest? A legendary fixer who can make the syndicates cower in fear just by going on a stroll? What you get from those cans is not real. Is everything in your lives, all of this, just empty means to an end, so that you can get high on fake purchase experiences nailed into a can? If that's all your life is, then my life and the photographs I've taken are all... No, it cannot be. My life, those experiences and memories I photographed are different. You're all blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience without a care about the real thing. That's why you're all floundering, grasping at illusions. So let me show you the things I've shot. The memories, the experiences, the reality of your lives. You don't believe there's any experience in either the can experience or that guy's photographs, do you, Merceau? Because experiences and memories aren't the same thing. Correct, manager. Huh? Well, blimey, that thing's still alive? It is but an overlay of fathoms created within a distorted space. The concept of life and death has little meaning for such a thing. Yet fainted does she glow. It must be the distortion's power is waning. Hark, accused one, for these are your crimes. The crime of fomenting chaos in the foreign wing while impersonating Chuokuns of Salvapeo Industries. The crime of exploiting the suffering of Salvapeo Agron... God, they really want to make me hurt today. Downtrodden as a mere veil for one's own fathoms. And... they'll be but a part of a reenactment, impersonating a military commissioner of the kingdom without the royal decree. Pursuant to the law of the homeland, the accused is to be sentenced to death by beheading. Well, damn, there he goes. And an entity of the fathoms slay one outside it? Such an instance has heretofore never been observed, but as it's happening right now, right before our eyes, I can only say, yes. Gyeongyop is a woman of principle. She would have done the same to the bitter end had she truly been here. No way! Don't tell me the headless corpses. Damn, yeah. We just chopped him up. Well, not us, but her, but yeah.
승부수가 먹혀들었군. 판세는 완벽히 우리에게 있었다. 정착지를 찾을 때까지 이 기세를 잃지 않기를.
The subject. Let's finish this out. Yep, right on. Gotcha, team leader. And the initial report done. Good work, guys. The distortion has perished in the mission. Will that not cause trouble? Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's not like you guys could help it. Who would have thought that the distortion would have killed its own inflection point? If we knew that in advance, we probably would have prepared something to stop it, but... well, that's for the LCD and team leader to investigate. All in all, this mission was still a success since we managed to eradicate the distortion from MenCorp. Not to mention satisfying our client. Also... now I finally know why you've been disappearing on your own without letting us know. Glad you don't seem to have any more reason to, though. So it's all good. Hey, that's the real win of this mission in my book. The point is, we did it. We did the thing. It's done. Gosh, I swear, I am never doing one of these without the team leader ever again. Seriously, I got this close to losing it on more than a few times. Thus, I shall not abide by more of your indolence. You will now join us on missions and tasks as you were expected to. Is that understood, mentor? Engdu, would you mind releasing the hems of my sleeve? Oh, what I would have given to lie down and pass out right away now. Fine, you're released. Ew, you've given me a good, hard shake. I don't feel so good. Say, Engdu, I'm afraid they may have gone overboard with upgrading your arm. With your hem released, allow me to reiterate that. Stop. Is everyone doing okay? Yes, Executive Manager. Our forces have only suffered minor injuries that do not require you to go through the trouble of rewinding the clock. I just realized that, yeah, Engdu's ID fits in with for Otis now. We don't need a freaking, you know, loose, broken wheel on this cart. The Blade Lineage team. Yippee. Hang on, mate. I've got a dislocated shoulder. I can pop that right back into place for you. Allow me. I've taken care of similar injuries in the field. Yeah, and guess what'll happen the last time I let you do that? You rotated my bloody arm the wrong way and turned the bones of my shoulder into little chips. Don't sweat it, I can rewind that. I have ought to ask thee a clarification if thou wilt. Yeah. Dost thou recall how, as we battled N-Corp's pin frame team, the foes had taken photographs of us? And? They are those who sent to identify and capture the ones who hath violated a taboo, forsooth. As we stood in their path, 'tis no mystery why we have come to blows. Yet I find this to be most perplexing. Wherefore did they take so many photographs of us? Maybe they were taking photographs to report the locations? Recording footage is taboo in Incorp, meaning they can't install security cameras here. Their only option for keeping a consistent record when tracking down a case or a person is by photographs. 9 words hold water, yet most puzzling forsooth. There's something there. For I recall with clarity that, from a certain point, they had begun photographing us with renewed obsession. Oh, hey, this sounds like a question from Rousseau. Rousseau, do you remember how many pictures of us the N-Corp staff took? I do. 56 times. That's a lot of pictures. You actually remember the exact number of times they shot us? I do. It's always so neat seeing his memory in action. So, did you get the chance to see which one of us got the most photographs taken? I did. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Is it me? I make a fine model if I do say so myself. Me too, girl. No, it wasn't you. It was me. Huh? But why? I mean, what's the most statistically likely reason that it was you? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. What the heck? N-Corp. Ah, dang it. Are you here because we beat up some of your guys? Listen here, we had to because of the distortion, see? It's as she says. The skirmish was an unfortunate consequence of combating the distortion phenomenon. Limbus Company provides a customer damage compensation program in case of unforeseen events. Instead of engaging us in battle, please elect to contact the emergency response team at our headquarters as your first. Yes, we fully understand the circumstances surrounding the battle, and we intend to submit an expeditious request for damage compensation as you have recommended. But we are here on different business, so if you'd be so kind to let us speak. Different business? They are here to arrest me, manager. Hold on, Rousseau. Let's hear them out. Wait, what? Please confirm that you are Rousseau, formerly one who nails, and a former member of the maintenance and management team at the Grand Magazine City headquarters. Ah. There we go. Confirmed. By the decree of the Giants, who have been expelled from N-Corp with imprisonment as the penalty for non-compliance. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Eviction Regulations, you have also been informed that remaining in an N-Corp district for more than 6 hours may subject you to immediate arrest. Non-compliance from Rousseau. Please confirm that your memory pertaining to the above incident has not been expunged, and you are of sound mind to recall it entirely. Confirmed. Very well. Then, in keeping with the regulations, I hereby notify you and you are now subject to arrest and transport. Place your hand behind your back and please offer no resistance. I am required to inform you that resistance may incur further penalties. Well, wait, stop. Did you know this would happen, Rousseau? I did, manager. Then why the heck didn't you warn? Right, I never asked, did I? You did not. I'd say, you should have warned us way earlier, but you reply, I'll follow those instructions going forward, right? Yes, I would. Subject now in custody. From this moment onward, you are considered a suspect and will be transported to N-Corp headquarters for your trial. As for the rest of you, would you be the organization the suspect is part of? Organize your arse. What in the bloody hell do you think you're... Heathcliff? You are about to antagonize N-Corp, a wing. In the absence of a reasonable, justifiable case, such as a contrast, engaging in a battle with the city's corporate entities is strongly discouraged. Yeah? We're supposed to twiddle our thumbs while they drag him away? This must be another piece of information they neglected to tell me. Yet another development that was set in stone. Despite her comic... This is so... Where are you taking him? A ritual will be scheduled for the execution of the exile sentence. Damn, okay. What the heck? This is crazy. Alright, final one. Let's hit it. Leading into Canto 10. Pretty sure. Or 11. Yep, right, gotcha, team leader. And that's the initial report done. Thank you, guys. Or good work, guys. The distortion has perished in the mission. Will that not cause trouble? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Sounds like you guys could help it. Wait, already, what? Huh? Wait, what? That's it? Wait a minute, no, that's not it. What do you mean that's it? No. Hold on. What do you mean? That's not it. That can't be it. That's it? They just haul him away? What? That's it? That's where that ends? Oh my goodness, you're kidding. Oh man. That's crazy. Here we go. Okay, I'll have to do that one. Oh shoot. This is the biggest cliffhanger we've gotten, like, as a continuing frickin' plot point. Wow, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I guess we'll find out what happens with Merceau in the next Canto. Frick. I'll see you then, I guess, but man, I have no idea what to expect. This one's gonna be very, very interesting. Well, that's me, I guess. Thank you again for watching, and I wish to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.